taking a look at a hybrid amp. Stay tuned. Okay guys, yes, I'm still filming in front of the editing area and not many videos. I apologize. Shenanigans abound. Of course, you guys know, bought the new house and yeah. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the Monoprice hybrid 25 watt amp, which has survived 2 floods of my basement. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about how I'm going to use it, what I think about it, and then kind of some stuff that I wish was a little bit different. So first off, why do I want it? Well, I wanted something to be able just to like play music from my PC, I don't kill iTunes or my MP3s. And, sometimes when I don't want to wear headphones to be able to play games and have the speakers. Now, sure, I could just get some crappy desk speakers and stuff, but that ain't my style. I don't like the cheap, desk speakers. And I could have got powered monitors for my UR22, but, I just don't like that. I don't like the studio monitors. They tend to be way too clinical for me. They're way too flat of a profile. And I just not what I'm looking for. I have a headset that can do that, and I only use it when I edit. So why did this stick around? Because, I've had this for a couple months now. I did the review online already. Why is it still here? Why am I still using it? The first thing is, I like the sound. I like the kind of warm sound that you get from the tube amps. But, with the convenience of the solid state amp. So it's not a completely tube amp sound. It's not all the way there. It's just enough that, like some things I listen to on a regular basis. Jazz, it sounds awesome. Like jazz almost always benefit from like kind of a slightly warmer, lush tone. I listen to a lot of rock and metal, especially like symphonic death metal, goth metal, that kind of stuff like Nightwish, Camelot. Camelot sounds freaking awesome on these things, so does Nightwish. And I find that kind of music really does benefit from a little bit more warmth, at least to my ear. Like, guys, audio is highly subject to what you prefer. And that's why I would never say, like, this is for everybody. The main reason that why it has stayed on my desk is it has 2 modes. It has a RCA in, and like let's talk about the back real quick. So across the back, you have your RCA in, your left channel, right channel, and power. No frills. That's what we got across the back there. The RCA in, I have going to an 1/8 inch adapter going into my PC. So if I want to play games or listen to, iTunes or whatever, then I can do that. However, the Bluetooth feature is what I thought I wouldn't care about at all, and I use 99% of the time now. So if I'm working on the Ultimate Man Cave, like of course stay tuned for that coming in future episodes. But if I'm over a couple of rooms or a room away, then I can flip through on my phone and be like, oh, I've been listening to Camelot for, 20, 30 minutes and I want to listen to some Nightwish or whatever. I can do it from my phone, while I'm working and not have to like stop what I'm doing and come all the way back in here. It's just very, very convenient. I like it. And it works really well. I mean, very rarely do I feel like it's obviously not the same audio quality as a direct input, right? CD source. But it's good enough. And in my opinion, the newer Bluetooth, there's a little loss, but it's not enough for me that I care, honestly. Like, my ear doesn't hear the difference between the two. I went back and forth between the computer and the Bluetooth, and I really don't hear a difference. Like I said, you might. I don't. So I really like using it for that. And, if I want to play a video game or something and not wear headphones, it's also very nice. Now, let's talk about what's on the front real quick. So we have the power button, treble and bass, a 1/4 inch headphone jack, the VU meter, which looks pretty as well, the CD Bluetooth selection switch, and the volume knob. So not a lot there. It's very simple. I like the look. It looks really good, you know, especially when the lights are down in here and the tubes are warmed up. It's pretty. It looks nice on my desk. That's another one of the reasons why it stayed. So part of the package too was the select 4-inch two-way speakers from Monoprice. I actually like these quite a bit. Obviously not a lot of bass, 4-inch mid basically. They're not going to be thumping, but for what I use this for, I really don't want that. I mean, I'm going to turn on my big stereo if I want, 200 amps of like rattle the house down. In this case, what I'm really looking for is just like, I don't want to wear headphones and I want it to sound good, right? I mean, headphones, these are going to give you way more bass than a headphone, and they sound good. They're pretty clear on the highs. The mids are a little muddled. I'm not going to lie, but like I said, with a bookshelf speaker in this price range, that's kind of what you get. However, if you're just looking for little speakers, to throw on your computer, these are awesome choices. They're very cost effective, and like I said, with this amp, they do sound really good. So that's all the good stuff. Couple of things I would like different, and the one big gotcha. So a couple of things I'd like different. It'd be nice to see more RCA inputs on the back. It would be definitely nice to see 2.1 at the minimum so that you could add a sub to this if you wanted to. I think that would make a massive difference. If you could add a sub to this system, it would be pretty much flawless. Like, give me one more input and 2.1. It'd be sweet. The biggest problem I have with it is the size. So I really wanted to put it up on that shelf right there, and it doesn't fit because it's too deep, and it's really deep. So you do pay for those tube amps. The footprint is big, but at the same time, it does good right there. Looks nice and sounds good. So if you're looking for a tube amp hybrid system, you want the tubes, you want the sound, like some of the sound of a tube amp. You want the look of a tube amp, but you don't necessarily want the fiddliness of a tube amp. I definitely say check this out. Like I've said, guys, I've been using it for over 2 months now. It's still on my desk, and I'm pretty fussy about stuff like this. So, check it out, monoprice.com. They're up there. I will put the link to, I think, the amp. I don't know if there's a link to the bundle, but I'll try to put the link to the 3 products down in the description, because they did come with some speaker wire too, which was, I like it, but it's also 10 foot long, and you can't really re-terminate it. But that's a whole nother discussion. This is Tim for Timmy Tech TV. Guys, stay tuned for more videos coming, hopefully. Good God, it seems like it's been forever since I've done videos. And follow me on Twitter at Timmy Tech TV, Instagram, Facebook, Timmy Tech TV. Until next time, this is Tim for, Timmy Tech TV, because we went over that already. See you next time.